Hello guys, I'm sure that we all are in the process of conducting a lot of virtual meetings. So I'll be sharing with you in this video few tips and tricks that how you can conduct more engaging and more energizing virtual meetings. As per study conducted by Harvard, and this is a similar study conducted by ATD also, American Training and Development, which says that whenever you are conducting the virtual meeting, there are certain flaws are there. So what are the setbacks are there when it comes to conducting the virtual meetings? So number one, that in the virtual meeting, it is difficult for a people to recall something. So what is important thing here, when you repeat particular, the important messages in the meeting, that help your participants to understand it better. Number two, that is called the attention span. In the virtual meeting and as compared to the classroom face-to-face meeting, there is a difference in the attention span of the participants. When people are there in the virtual meeting, the attention span is only 10 minutes. So if you can create some small energizer in between after 10 to 15 minutes, that helps your participant to come back to the session. Next important thing is lack of social clues. So in your face-to-face meeting, we can understand about the emotions of the people, but it is very much difficult to understand the issues with the people whenever they are conducting meeting virtually. And especially whenever your participants are there in the meeting and they are keeping their video off, you may not be able to understand whether they are attending a meeting or at the same time they are doing something else. And this is what published in the Harvard report, that 70% of the people, those who are attending the meeting virtually, they are doing some other job at their home. So this is important to understand. Next important thing is the misunderstanding. It is very much possible for your participants or the attendees to misunderstand the message. So it is always recommendable that when you want your participant and you want to recheck, ask your participants some of the questions so that you will be able to understand whether they are understanding the way you want them to understand. Now I will be sharing with you the few tips which will be very helpful in terms of what exactly you need to do to make the virtual meeting successful. Number one thing, that is called establishing the clear expectation with the participants. So whenever you are conducting virtual meeting, establish the clear expectation. What is the objective of this session, and even what do you expect your participant to behave and during that session. So it's very much important that you communicate at the beginning of the session. Next important thing is, whenever it is coming to the technology part, if you are giving a time for 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. or whatever the time, better it is to join the training 10 minutes before. And please check about all the functions on the virtual platform, whether the audio is working properly, video is working properly, whether people are able to see the tab and everything. And it's not as a facilitator at your part, even see from the participants part also. So when you start your meeting, check with couple of participants whether they are able to listen you, they are able to hear you properly or not, they are able to see the screen properly or not, they are able to check and see the slides if you are showing on the presentation, they are able to see that or not. Next important thing is give engagement time to each and everyone. It is very much happen that whenever you are conducting a virtual meeting, some people are there, they are attending the meeting, but they are going to the to the silos. So we do not know that when people are there along with you, whenever you are taking them into the journey of learning, so their learning curve should not get impacted. Engage all the participants out there. Next important thing is go for virtual rooms. So there are breakout rooms if you can create. And create the breakout rooms to conduct the icebreaker exercises also, or giving some responsibilities also to the participants. And so this will give them the feeling of the classroom feeling, the human touch. This will going to come over there. And next is called the recognized people, those who are engaged into the session and those who are continuously giving you reply and they are attentive in the session. So that will create the positivity into the virtual meeting. Now I will be sharing with you the few acronym which if you just implement in your virtual meeting, you can make your virtual meeting alive and give the participants the feeling that this is not lesser than the face-to-face meeting. Number one, that is called, at the beginning of the session, tell them what you will be going to tell them. Number two is called telling them what are you telling them. Number three is called tell them what have you told them. So this is called TTT. I repeat again, TTT. Tell them what you will going to tell them. Maybe the objective of the session, of the important learnings of that particular piece of the session. Telling them what are you telling them. So this emphasizes the importance of that valuable important learning. So third one is called tell them what have you told them. So remember this, follow this TTT principle. Another acronym which I am normally using, I was conducting a webinar yesterday and I gave this this acronym that is called time 10. What is the meaning of time 10? So let me elaborate this. T in time, that is called be on time, and before on time whenever you are conducting a session, and make sure that you end the meeting also on time. Make sure that your participants also attend meeting on time. Second is called always start your session with the icebreakers. So more icebreaker you use, so that's helps your participants to come back at the normal, at the same platform. Third one is called T. I stand for icebreaker. M stand for maintain. Maintain the context of the meeting, maintain the time, maintain the behavior what you expect your participants to do, and maintain that you repeat the important messages during the session. Then E stand for energizer. Always use energizer. If the attention span is only just 10 minutes, use this more energizer. So remember, and keeping in the consideration in the mind that 10 minutes is the attention span. So make sure that after every 15 minutes you do the activity or exercises for just 5 to 10 seconds on the minutes. So hope these tips and tricks are useful to you. My request to you, if you did not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I will keep on using a lot of content for the trainers and the teachers. So this possibly will be very helpful to you whenever you are conducting a session. Wish you a very happy virtual session. Thank you so much for watching.